George Argyros.
Argyros, okay.
Argyros.
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 There you go.
Okay.
Okay. All right. George Argyros. Now, what's up with John's? How did that happen?
Actually, we're three brothers, and one of the brothers' name is John.
Another brother's name is John?
Yes.
Was he partners with you?
We were partners for a long time, until about 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay. And have you always had this location or other?
Yes.
You've always had this location. How long has that been?
We built this in 1985.
It's a beautiful building.
It's very nice. It's it stood the test of time.
Absolutely. How many people does it seat?
But almost 100.
Almost 100. Perfect size.
Yes.
What is your specialty here, you say?
Breakfast, lunch.
Okay. You have dinner too?
Yes, we have dinner too.
But mainly it's breakfast and
Breakfast
lunch.
and lunch our main business.
Yeah. Are you Greek?
Yes.
Okay. Are you from Greece? Were you born in
Yes,
Greece?
I was born and raised there.
Where were you born?
I was born in the island of Kada, which is an island on the west coast of Greece, on the Ionian Sea.
Mm-hmm. You're a little bit far from that right now, I think.
A little bit.
On dry land right here.
Yeah, that's correct.
Now, do I have your permission to take this interview from you?
Yes.
Okay. So what is the name of the business exactly?
John's Restaurant.
Okay. And what was your original business concept here? To serve the. Why did you build it here? This is an amazing spot. Where did you get this spot? How did you figure that out?
Well, we got the spot. We bought the property back in 1978.
Oh, is it? And when did you come to the desert originally?
1985, I moved to the desert.
From
Long Beach.
Okay, so did you have an opening here, or was there an opening, or just opening? Did you have a party opening, or
No, not really. I mean, that's
just open?
just a
And how has the restaurant changed since the beginning of your opening?
Well, our concept stayed the same. We were just the same concept. It was 1985. I mean, there's more items on the menu because eating habits have changed, but the concept is the same since 1985.
How have eating habits changed? That's interesting.
Well, if you take back, there was more burgers and stuff like this. Now people are more health conscious, so a lot more salads, a lot more stuff like this.
How many people do you employ here?
About 15.
I've noticed something about your employees. There's a real, like family kind of atmosphere in the.
Yes.
And how did that happen?
I have no idea. It just happened.
Is that true?
Yeah, it just happened.
The people are very friendly, and they like each other. They like the customers.
Yeah, we like to keep like a family concept to make our customers that they're happy and they feel very comfortable.
Okay. Do you have any kind of unusual customers or funny stories that you can think of?
Well, you know, you get, you be in this business, you get all kinds of stories, but whether it's one that sticks out, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
But you find out some real good stories.
Say again?
You find out some real good stories as well.
I bet you want to tell one, or?
I mean, I cannot not come to my mind right now, but there's a lot
I know
of stories.
it. Don't tell my story. Did you have any like birthday parties in here or anything like that, or?
No,
Okay, so it's a local. How do you describe it?
just a local restaurant, a local restaurant. It's not only for the locals, the tourists. I mean, we get the tourists, we get the locals, we serve everyone. So it's a nice family atmosphere.
Right. So how long have you been in business here? How many?
Here since 1985, 38 years.
I like it because your signage and everything is very low key. It's like you can find us, right? It says different things. What does it say? How did you design it?
We had an architect, and he did all the design, and we approved it. It was fine.
Were you in the restaurant business before this?
Yes,
In Long Beach.
in Long Beach.
And what was that about?
It was the same thing.
Was it called John's?
Yeah, it's called John's, yes.
Is it still there?
No, because the original place, the city took it over by eminent domain,
Yeah.
so it's not still there.
What are some of the challenges being in the restaurant business?
Lately, it's food costs, labor shortages.
Your concept is different at the front. How did you develop that concept from your other restaurant where it's a simplicity of service, right?
Yeah, when design, we decided that people would come in, they order over the counter, we would deliver the food to them. That way, if they have like 30-minute break, they can get in and out very quickly.
Yeah. Is that your goal, 10 minutes? Is that what you have?
I don't have a goal, but as fast as possible.
Okay. How about eggs? How's the price of eggs these days?
The eggs are okay right now. I mean, everything is high, food cost is high, but it was about 6-8 months ago, they were just through the roof. They were just untouchable. But they came out, but again, food prices are high in general.
How many eggs do you use a day?
I have to say, I don't know.
So you get visitors here, you get tourists here.
Oh yes.
Do they talk to you about, what's about this place or about the desert?
Some of them do, yes.
What do they think about the desert?
Apparently they like it, because if they didn't like it, they wouldn't be here.
You're a practical man, I know this. Are you thinking of opening another one, or are you happy with this?
I'm happy with this. I mean, at my age, don't have any plans to open up another one this time.
Yeah. How often do you come in here? Every day?
Every day.
Have you taken a vacation?
It's been a long time.
Would you go back to Greece to visit?
I did go back to Greece, and probably I will go back again. But it's been a long time since I took a vacation.
Do you still have family there?
Yes, I do.
Do you have children, sir?
Yes, I do.
Do they live locally?
One of them lives here, the other two live in Los Angeles, in the Los Angeles area.
Did any of your children go to school here?
Yeah, they all went to school. They all went Palm Desert High School.
They did?
They went to Washington Charter, they went Palm Desert High School.
And did you, so you've been here, you've seen the growth in this area.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
It has grown a lot.
Yeah.
It's not like a 6 months of a year anymore. It's 12 months out of a year.
Good point.
It has grown a lot.
During the summer, you calculate, that during the summer that your customers are not as many, but it's still more than normal, more than it used to be, right?
Oh yeah, that's good. Yes.
Yeah. Are you going to add anything to the menu coming up? Or are you happy?
I'm happy with that, but you never know.
How do you decide that? How do you decide what to add?
If there's an item that we really like and we think it's good and the customers would like it, then we put it on the menu.
So you raised 3 children.
Yes.
Are you married, sir?
Yes.
Okay. And tell me, what's your wife's name?
Stacy.
Stacy. And you raised 3 children here,
Yes.
and they graduated Palm Desert High.
Yes.
And 2 live in LA now, and one's here.
Yes.
You have grandchildren?
I got 4. Yes, correct.
Are you a happy grandpa?
Oh yes.
When you go home, do you cook at home, or do you just...
Stacy does all the cooking. I mean, I'll do some barbecuing, but at the house, I'll do some barbecuing, but most of the cooking is Stacy does it.
I see. Did she help you develop some of the menu here?
Yeah,
Yeah. When your kids went to high school, do you remember any kind of event that happened? Somebody visiting here, some celebrity, some president?
Yeah, it was the Bob Pro Classic then, and the 3 living presidents were playing golf.
I see, all together.
All together. And I don't remember the story very clearly, but 2 of them might have been too small to go to school, so they went to the golf course and they saw the president.
Oh.
And the third one says, I was in school, I didn't get to see the president. So she wrote a letter to the White House.
Oh.
And the White House responded back.
Really?
So that was very nice.
And which president was that?
Clinton. That was President Clinton.
Which golf course was it that they were all at?
I think it was Indian Wells Country Club.
Indian Wells Country Club. What do you think about the growth? I see a lot of cars right now. Are you happy with that? Or?
Oh, yes, I mean,
Yeah.
that's correct, yes. The more growth, more business, better business. I mean, that's
Tell me about your grandchildren, if you want to. How many do you
I
have?
got 4 of them. The oldest one is 12, and the youngest was a year and a half.
Do they come to the desert and visit you?
2 of them live in the desert, and 2 of them live in Downey, which is part of Los Angeles, or in Los Angeles. So either come over here or we go visit them. But the others that live here, they're very close, so I see them very often.
If people were thinking of visiting here, what would you tell them?
It's a great place to visit. I mean, if you come from a cold place, it's weather is so beautiful.
Do you think you made the right choice to move here from Long Beach?
I like it. I mean, I think so.
Through your years of business, you've attained some wisdom. What kind of wisdom would you say young people should know about these days?
Everybody gets his own opinion. So what I think, it might be different than somebody else thinks. So
What has working with people so closely and their food and that, what has it taught you about people?
there's a lot of nice people out there. A lot of nice people. I mean, you find some bad people here and there, but there's a lot of nice people out there.
Kind.
A lot of kind people.
I see you work with a lot of the workers. There's a lot of workers that come in
Yes,
here.
correct.
Yeah, that's what I really, one of the
Yes,
things I
there's a lot. Yes, there's a lot of workers. That is correct. So we work with everybody actually. With workers, we got celebrities. We got everybody. I mean, from all over, everybody's been here.
I think you made a good choice with this building. I always looked at it and thought,
Yeah, the building is very nice. The architect did a good job designing, and it stood the test of time. It's still a nice building.
I like your BLT, by the way.
Okay.